So here I am. I came to this bike shop to pick up a bike finally after 2 weeks of waiting, and it was a long way to get here, but I'm quite excited to pick up my bike. Let's go check it out. All right, here's a bike shop called Sam's Bike that I got introduced by my friend. All right, let's walk in. So to come into this point, I had a lot of research, and I finally came to buy a one bike. Luckily, we got like millions of options. Anyway, so we started off talking to my friend Ryu, and then we picked up 3 different bikes, which is Great Journey from Trek, not Trek, Giant, and Disc 520, which is Trek, and then Kona Sutra. And then I think the Kona Sutra suits my trip the best. So we decided to buy that bike. And we went to the shop to get this bike right here. Pretty good looking bike. And they have it in stock. However, the shop I wanted to buy didn't have time to assemble the bike assemble the bike. They said they take 4 weeks to get it. So I went to the other shop, but this shop, which doesn't do this brand. So we went through all other brands that they do, which is All City and Surly and one more Salsa. And then we went through the other bikes. Oh, here's the Salsa, All City and Surly. We went through all of them. Something that suits my trip, which is long ride, doesn't need to be racing bike, road bike. So a little bit wider tire with a strong frame that comfortable to ride, which is steel. Right, the mechanical brake, not the oil pressure one. Right, so we decided to pick this one, All City, because first of all I thought I was going to do this one, which was Disc Tracker. But they didn't have it in stock. There's out of stock. When's the next time they get this bike? Next year, which is too late. What about Salsa? They look pretty cool bikes. They do cool bikes like that. But they are mainly doing the aluminium bikes. Aluminium frames. So something steel frame, very comfortable riding, trustable, and not too expensive, important. And something that they have in stock, obviously. And we came to this Space Horse disc, which is this color. It's just waiting for me right there. So that's a long journey to pick one bike, but now we're here. まあ自分のチャリじゃないみたいですけどね。
あと取扱説明か。
はい。お願いします。
あと今回いろんなスペアパーツを買ってもらったじゃないですか。はい、それの使い方とかもあるので、結構長丁場になると思います。はい。時間は大丈夫ですね。
Apparently it's going to take quite a long time. He said that he's going to explain everything about how to use this bike. I don't know any more than just pedaling the bike, but apparently there is. Let's find out.
基本的な説明から始めます。はい。バックの利点。
So it's pretty easy to take on and off. It's cost a bit of money.
で、これブレーキは右でブレーキは右が前で左が後ろなんですけど、切り替えはこっちが後ろで、こっちが前です。
はい、わかりました。
ブレーキと切り替えの位置は左右逆になってます。はい。
So I'm going to go through a little bit of what I was looking for from bike. So here's in the bike, All City, same brand but different bikes. So first of all, a frame over there, I want it to be steel. Apparently steel is a little bit softer material, so you get a little bit of absorption. But if it's aluminium, and it's quite stiff, that you get all the impacts from the road. And when you come to the gear, rear gear, that's a lot of gears, right? I wanted to get less than 10 or maybe 11 maximum, because the more numbers of gears, the more trouble you have. And the front, this one is just one, but I took the 2 gear in front because you still want the range in a variation gear. And a little bit of wider tire with a bit of a tread so you can go on the gravel and on road as well. With a drop bar handle. And something important that I was, well, which Kona bike didn't have. Kona had a lever here, the gear change lever, but this one has the front here. So I think it's easier, so you don't need to let go and change the gear. So it's quite easy to change the gear. That's something I was looking for. And also I wanted to put some racks front and back, so I needed those screw holes default. And brakes, disc brake, but not the oil pressure one. This is the mechanical brake, so you just pull the trigger and that pulls the cable and then you slow down because it's easier to fix.
The favorite color, isn't it?
ちょっとオレンジに可愛いよね。なんか元気が出るのオレンジにしようかな。
はい、お願いします。
いいですか。
お願いします。
はい。あ、もう伸びちゃって。
素晴らしい。
だね。
来ましたよ。
うわー、かっこいいでしょ。いや、いいよ。いいですか。ボルシティ。はい。素敵だね。さあ、かっこいいっすよね。これいいよ。あ、前が2枚なんです。いいじゃん。いいよ、いいよ。
これにしました。
あ、それの方がいいって言われて。